What is this a picture of?
Alright, so we saw on the first slide there's a picture of a swamp. You clearly identified it as a swamp. So what is a swamp? Who knows what a swamp is? Cole.
It is a wetland often covered with water, especially by woody vegetation.
Very good. Alright, then we talk about where is our nearest swamp and what's it called? Do you know what it is, AJ?
It's the Okefenokee Swamp, and
What county is it located in?
it's in Ware County.
Very good, and actually goes into Florida as well, so it's really, really big. It's about 438,000 acres, so it's huge. Very good. All right, lots and lots of organisms you'll be able to find in the swamp. Let's see if we can name a few different organisms that you might see. JD.
An alligator.
Good. How about, let's see, Alexis.
A turtle.
Very good. All right, Michael.
A snake.
A snake. Very good. All right. Now, are we going to be able to see all our organisms at the swamp
Oh man.
with our own eyes? No. We're going to see these teeny tiny little creatures, and they're called micro. All right, so I'm going to let you see. Each one's just a little bit different, so I'll pop the lids open.
I want to see.
And I want you to, if we can just kind of keep them open, but notice what's floating on top. Do you know what's on top of those?
Leaves.
There's some leaves, there's some duckweed on here, there's some lily pads in some of them. Somebody just said, ew, do you notice anything? What kind of observation? It stinks? Ew, I wonder why it stinks like that.
Alligators pee.
Alligators peeing in it, maybe. We're actually going to talk a little bit about what that smell is that you're noticing. And right now, you probably can't. It's been sitting here. But if we stir it up a little bit, maybe that'll make the smell come out a little bit more. I'm okay. I won't die. There's nothing that's going to bite me, so we should be okay. But do you notice that little smell there? There's a little smell to it, and we're going to talk about what that smell is.
It's not bad.
When you actually go out to the swamp, you're actually going to get to really smell it a lot more. These are just been in the containers, but once you open it for the first time, it really is powerful in the very beginning. But we're going to talk about that. That's just methane gas, and it's a byproduct of a bacteria called methanogens that actually create that methane gas. And so we'll talk a little bit more about it, and I'll show you a video to talk a little bit more about the methogens. So what we're going to do is I'm going to let you get a little bit of samples, some more fresh samples, and we'll take them back to your seat, and we'll let you use the hand lens and kind of check out and see what you can find. We might be able to find some living creatures. So if you're really good, you might be able to scoop out some living creatures.
Yeah.
Miss Walter, what is that smell?
Oh, but it's really fresh. Wow. Uh-oh.
What's coming up when you do that?
That's swamp gas, swamp fart, whichever way you want it. It's methane from rotting leaves. As the leaves rot, they break down and cause methane and tannins. Tannins filter out in the water and kill bacteria in the water, purify the water, kill mosquito larvae.
Oh, that's the bubbles coming up there. Okay.
The methane, or the swamp gas, is stinks, and Mr. Don Berryhill traps it and put it in a jar and burns it. I'm sure some of the kids has already seen that, I guess. But it'll burn and it's odorless and makes pretty fire, pretty flame.
So that smell that we've been smelling is actually the methane gas.
Right. Let's see if there's something right there. Some places it tends out. There you go. That's worse right there. Watch it.
Wow.
Oh, it just, and see, you don't smell it? We're churning that too.
Oh, I smell it. It does smell like a swamp fart.
Yeah. But smell like a Sasquatch. Yeah.
So why is the swamp water so dark? That dark brownish, blackish.
Why is it dark?
Yeah, why is it so
because
dark?
of the tannins out of the leaves. As the leaves fill around it, it's actually a reddish brown. The sun shines in it, especially on the edge on the sandy bottom, you can see it's reddish brown.
So this is not harmful to the animals?
Not that I'm aware of. I guess it's more harmful to our atmosphere than anything else because it is a methane gas, like a trash dump. All that trash dump produces the same thing. And they actually are harvesting that in places and using it to run some type of equipment.
Oh, so it's beneficial?
Well, from what I understand it is. I don't know how they're doing it, but y'all can see it's pretty nasty. Wow. I don't even smell it. See, normally it nauseates me. That's how bad it usually is.
I can smell it.
Well,
we've been trying to figure out what that smell is.
It's the gas everywhere, all over the place. And you ride around here, let that water drop another foot, and right around here, you'll get to smell it all the way around. It'll be strong, strong.
Wow.
Yeah.
Looks like our mystery is solved.
Yay!
We found the smell. The microorganisms are so tiny that we have to have a microscope to look at them. So we can't tell what's in the water just from looking at it.
Oh, a baby turtle! Wait. Please don't try to pick it up. With the yellow belly sliders and baby turtles, sometimes they carry salmonella. And so what you want to do, if they're 4 inches or smaller, if they're not 4 inches, you need to have rubber gloves on to pick them up.
Now, what is salmonella?
Salmonella is a bacteria that you can get from rotten food, but you can also get it from a lot of reptiles, and it's going to cause stomach cramps, it's going to cause you to have diarrhea, vomiting.
Well, can you show me the salmonella on there? Can
Well,
I see it?
it's microscopic, so we would actually have to culture it.
Oh, so you can't see the bacteria.
No, ma'am, it's not visible to the naked eye. We would actually have to culture it on a plate, and then we would be able to see it under a microscope and identify it by the different shapes of the bacteria. Because if elderly people or infants get salmonella, it can actually be life-threatening.
Oh, wow. So is there any other kind of bacteria that they could get or they could carry?
Yes, ma'am. There's a number of different bacteria. We don't know all the different bacteria. But of course, there's also beneficial bacteria on them that helps protect their skin, just like we have beneficial bacteria on our skin that helps to protect us from bad bacteria.
So there are good bacteria and bad bacteria.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. That's good to know.
Yes, ma'am. And thank you for not picking him up without gloves.
Thank you for warning me.
It's a huge tangle of stuff.
Wow, these people are in a hurry to leave.
outbreak in the swamp, and to keep you safe, we have to get you to get back in your car, sir.
No, ma'am, I'm going in there.
Please get back in your car.
Mississippi. I'm
No,
going
sir,
in.
you're gonna have,
It's dangerous.
It's dangerous. It's not safe, sir. You need to go return to
We
your
don't know
car.
what's in there.
Myrtle.
It's under
Myrtle.
investigation.
Let me talk to Myrtle. All right, see you guys.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You've got to leave. There's bacteria. Really, get out. You've got to go.
I've been waiting in line for so long.
Listen, it's for your own protection.
Trying to keep you safe, ma'am. Just trying to keep you safe.
You've got to go. You've got to get out of here.
Got to keep you safe. Got to
Yes.
keep you safe. Thank you for understanding.
There's been a bacteria outbreak.
What's going on?
Listen, I've been in the lab and we've been seeing bacteria and we don't know if it's harmful bacteria or beneficial bacteria.
We're just trying to keep
So
everybody
we're trying
safe.
to keep you safe.
I have driven 2 hours to get here.
I'm so sorry. I'm really just looking out for your health, ma'am. I would hate for you to spread it.
I want to get in there.
Ma'am, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you're upset. We will refund all your money.
Your life is more important, dear.
Yes, your life is more important to us. We're so sorry. Thank
Thank you for your understanding.
Understanding?
Yes, thank you.
Ma'am, you're going to have to turn around and leave. There's been bacteria outbreak in the swamp and we don't know if it's harmful or beneficial.
I paid good money for this ticket. I'm going in.
I'm telling you,
life is
you
more
don't
important.
you don't
really
want to
don't
go
wanna
in.
there.
I just wanted to see an alligator.
We
You need to have rubber gloves on to pick them up.
Now, what is salmonella?
Well, woo-wee. Salmonella.
I wanted to see an alligator.
We are the experts and we know when it's safe, it is not safe.
You have a degree for this? We got tons of experts who just dropped out from behind us.
Oh, great. We can collect that.
Hi, to get a close-up of that. There he goes.
Oh, there it goes. Yep, there it comes. Poo-poo. And alligator poo-poo. Yep.
He going potty. There he goes. There he goes. Time to go back in the swamp.
And you can see that's the high wall. That's the belly.
There's only one. Look at our petri dishes. Inside your petri dishes, I see some really cool things growing. There's some bacteria, there's some fungus. So you guys are going to present, and you're going to tell us where did you go to collect your bacteria. So both of you will stand up, come over here, tell us where you've been, and then looking at the two sides, which one had more growth, meaning it's going to have more bacteria. So let us know the place that has the most bacteria. You guys, you want to go? You two? Okay, where have you been, buddy? Where'd you go?
I went to my brother's teacher's classroom, and I got a swiper for keyboard.
And I got a swipe of the desk beside the keyboard.
Okay, so they don't have very much growth on theirs. It's very hard to see any bacteria, so that means it's pretty clean where you went, huh? That's good. All right, next group.
I went
went to the PE room and got a swipe of Coach Didi's desk. And I got a swipe of her keyboard.
Hey, show us. Let's see. Oh, yeah. So which one had the most bacteria growth?
The desk.
Nice. They need to clean that desk, huh? All right, next group.
I swabbed the cooler in the lunchroom, and I swabbed a dollar bill.
Let's see. Right down there. Woo, let's see. Ooh, look at that big patch right there in the middle there. Woo,
The
big.
one on the bottom is the cooler.
Okay, cool, cool. All right. You can pass those around so everybody else gets to see those two passed down the line. All right, and who's next?
I went to my brother's classroom and I took a swab of his
Was it his arm?
his like right here.
It's his arm and his
Forearm.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
I went down to 2nd grade and swabbed a kid's mouth.
Okay, let's see. Let's get a close-up of that down here a little bit. All right, we see some specks. So which one do you think had the most bacteria, the places that you went to?
The boy's mouth.
Boy's mouth. Ew, grody. All right, next one. Who's up? Lily. All right, what you got, Lily? Where'd you go? Where did you go?
What's a mixture of the Coke machine, the janitor's closet, and the tab.
All right, show us, because yours is really gross. Ew. Let's put it down just a little bit. Oh, my gosh, look at that one. Woo, that's nasty. All right, good job. Next one. You can pass that on down so everybody gets to look at it.
I got a swab of Miss Lori Taylor's tadpole water.
Ew.
And I got a swab of snot from the front office.
From what?
The front office that a little girl put her nose
Oh, she said snot. I didn't know what she was saying there. Ew, that's disgusting. All right, show us. Let's see. Got to put down just a little bit. Back up a little bit. Oh, that is grody. Oh, I don't like that. It makes me sick. All right, who's up next? Who's that? Bryson, you're coming? All right, let's see what you got in your petri dish. Oh, is it grody? All right, where'd you guys go?
So I went to the PE room and swabbed where they put their jackets and the door to the front office.
Pretty cool.
I swabbed the door where they go to the nurse's office.
Oh, that must be really good.
Well, it didn't really turn out how I expected it to, but that's a good thing because that means we don't have that many sick people here.
Yeah, that's true. That day it wasn't too many sick people going to the clinic, huh? Okay, let's put down just there. Oh, yeah, look at those big growths right there. That round circles are bacteria. Ooh, yes.
I got some fungus.
Good ones. Yeah, you do have some fungus with those little strands there. All right, next one. I can't wait till Monday. We got the whole weekend to let them grow, and I can't wait till we come in on Monday to see what we have. Ooh, exciting. All right, what you got, girls?
Okay, so you can go first. Okay, so we have Mary Kinley's mouth.
Mouth, yep.
And then we have my brother's ear.
Ooh, so we got a mouth and an ear. Which one's nastier? Which one has more bacteria? The ear? All right. Show them. Let's see. Just down, just slightly. Oh, yeah. I see some over there by the L. Yeah. Cool. All right. Who's next? And we're going to take a vote to see which place has the most bacteria, looking at all the samples. Let's see. See how bad yours is. Where'd you guys go?
I got the bottom of Dr. Todd's shoe.
Oh.
And I got the microwave button.
And I also
In
got
the teacher's lounge.
Yeah, and I also got the printer button or the copy buttons on the teacher's
That is a
lounge.
good idea, because a lot of people touch that button, huh?
And
All
then
right.
she got a dodgeball.
Cool. So you got lots of little handprints and stuff like that from hand germs. Ew. Ew. Let's see it. Oh, back up here. There we go. Yeah, you got see a lot of them under the MK there. Yep, there's lots of them showing up.
That was Dr. Todd's shoe.
Dr. Todd's shoe. Ew. All right, we got another one coming. Mr. AJ and Preston.
I swabbed a penny.
And I swabbed some crayons in first grade.
So which one was dirtier?
Well, the crayons.
Look at that one right there. Look at that big blob right there. That's cool. Wow.
In first grade was pretty nasty.
That is cool. I like that round. That was big round dot. All right, did we get everybody? We got one more. Wade? 2 more. There we got 2 more coming down. All right. And then we'll take a vote to see who has the nastiest petri dish. Oh Lord, this might be the winner. Oh Lord. Holy. Wow.
Okay, so I got the PE where everybody throws their jackets, and I got the urinal.
Yeah, that's right.
And I swabbed the railing on the PE room and the urinal also.
Oh my goodness, show them this gross thing. Oh my gosh. That is some serious bacteria growth. Oh my god. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, like, we already had thoughts when we first swabbed.
So, yeah, oh my gosh. Alright, we got one last one, right? Alright, I think we got a winner already. Let's see Dylan's. What do we got? Oh, that's not bad.
We swabbed the keyboard. He swabbed the pre-cares water fountain.
Oh, so which one had more?
The water fountain.
The water fountain. Yeah, so bring that up here. Just a little bit up there. Ooh, yeah, so you got some pretty significant growth going on there. That is pretty cool. All right, good deal. So the winner was, do we think it was Wade's group?
Yeah.
All right. Wade and Lily, bring yours 2 up here. Let's do a comparison here.
They've got them stacked
It's all right.
down there.
That's all right. Let's see Lily's and Wade's. Let's do a comparison side by side. Let's see these. Let's see these. Put them up here. Let me see. Let me see. We got Lily's. There's Lily's. And then put yours up there. I don't know. That is kind of hard.
I think Lily.
Yeah, that is a close one, though. That is pretty neat how much growth it is. I don't know. That's, woo! She has it all over hers, but yeah, you got a lot more the big growth there, so that's amazing. We're going to look at these 2 under the microscope.
Yes!
Now we're going to use this cool technology. It's a dyno light. We just hook it up to our computer, and now we're going to get to look at your petri dishes under this dyno light. So we're magnifying Wade's petri dish, and right now he's zoomed in on one of those round circles, that bacteria. I'm going to let him move that dyno light around and see if we can see anything else here. So he's just going to move that around. It's lit up here. And what he's doing is just rubbing that against the top of his petri dish and trying to see if we can zoom in. And that knob on the side, you can kind of adjust the magnification to. Let's see if you can get a little bit. Okay, so go back the other way. Yeah, there you go. That's right. There's that bacteria. Now, did you guys have any fungus in your petri dish?
Yeah.
Because that's really neat to see some of the, like this one. This one has some wispiness to it. We might be able to see the different colors in it too. All right, let's look at Lily's. We're going to let Lily try hers and see if we can find some cool bacteria in Lily's petri dish. So that's just the, I saw something. Oh, there's your blobs. There you go. There's your bacteria. Oh, look at that.
That's living.
That's
living. Bacteria is all living. How do you get growth?
Yeah, bacteria, living. And they don't have a nucleus. Bacteria doesn't have a nucleus. We're going to talk about plant and animal cells later on this year. But bacteria doesn't have a nucleus. That's cool. Here, try this one and see if we can see the fungus growing on that. See the wispy one? Zoom right there. Zoom in there and see if you can see the wisp. Oh, there we go. Oh, up, see there? There you go. That's the fungus. That's like the hair-like little threads that come out. That's fungus. I forget where they got it, but I want to say that was Braylon's. Do you remember where they went? But a lot of I'm thinking in the PE room is where you get the fungus. Look at those little threads coming out of there. Ew, it's just wispy little wire. So you can tell that's the fungus, but there's a little bit of yellow spot in there, and that's the bacteria. So they got fungus and bacteria growing on theirs. That is cool. All right, cool. Good job. All right, today we're going to talk about the bad bacteria or the harmful bacteria that you might see or come across in the swamp. So today's activity, you're going to be broken up into 4 groups, and you're going to get 4 different scenarios. So I want you to think back about yesterday and that video. Miss Patty and I set up a little scenario in the video, and Miss Patty was all in a big, huge panic. Something was happening at the swamp. Raise your hand and tell me what was going on in that video, JD.
There was bad bacteria that was found.
Right. Where was it? Where did it come from?
The lab.
No.
Okay, came from water, yeah.
Came from a turtle.
Yeah, the turtle. Do you remember how Miss Patty was walking up and she saw that turtle, and then who swooped in?
An expert.
Miss Murray.
The expert. Miss Kathy swooped in, and what did she have on her hands?
Gloves.
Why do you think she had the gloves on?
Because the bacteria would have gotten on her hands.
Right. Did you hear what Miss Kathy said? What was on the turtle?
Salmonella.
Salmonella. So that was bad. So Miss Patty and I, in the video, we created a little scenario. So now you're going to get 4 different scenarios. You're going to work in your group, read the scenario, and answer the question. For instance, scenario number 1. A family from Africa has come to the Okefenokee Swamp while visiting the United States of America. How could they introduce the harmful bacteria? So you need to talk about it in your group. How are they going to be introducing that bacteria? And then how can we get rid of it? What can we do to prevent this stuff from happening? So each group is going to have a scenario. In your group, you need to come to an understanding and talk about what would you do. How did it get there, and how could you prevent it? Okay? You understand what we're going to be doing? All right.
A family from Africa has come to the Okefenokee Swamp Park while visiting the United States of America. How could this introduce harmful bacteria to the swamp?
I am AJ Waters, and I approve this video. I hope you enjoyed it. That's a wrap.